Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. It is time for the best doom metal albums of 2022. 2022 was a very good year in terms of doom metal. Before I start, pop your favorite doom metal albums of 2023. There are countless doom metal albums this year, but there can only be 10, and it's not just all funeral doom, not just all death doom, it's just a concoction of different doom genres. And let's get on with it. So coming up number 10 is a US band called Death Fight and the album Grey Everlasting.
No sorrow, no morning.
This overall is a very good album. It's quite atmospheric, great guitar work along with progressive drumming. The vocals are really good as well, but the factor is the heavy elements on this LP. Great pulse pounding drums on it, slow tempo moments, quite atmospheric, sad, depressing album. Great songs like No Thought or Memory, Grey Everlasting is a great song, Immemorial, So We Forget is so damn good. So yeah, Grey Everlasting really took a toll on me. I just love how emotional this album is as well. It easily gets into number 10. Next up is a Finnish doom metal band, Kuolemanlaakso, and the album Kusamuu. Overall, if you like death doom, you're gonna fucking well enjoy this. Just a crazy guitar work on this, the slow paced drumming as well. The band are really good in what they do. The songwriting is excellent on this LP, and there are some killer songs. I really love the orchestral elements that build throughout Kusamuu and just the pure emotion. You also got some members from Soul of the Sun, and my god, it is a mouthful to say, but yeah, this is a very good LP by Kuolemanlaakso, and Kusamuu is brilliant. The album cover looks fucking amazing as well. Looks a bit like the Evangelion album by Behemoth, to be honest. The cool aura this lady holds in the image, really cool atmosphere, awesome vocals, harsh and aggressive at times, but nice cleaner vocals that are utilized throughout Kusamuu as well. A lot of emotion, a lot of dread, a lot of gloom, easily at number 9. Next up is Mother of Graves and the album Where the Shadows Are Dawn. This is their debut album, and holy shit, this album packs a punch. This is brilliant death doom, more on the doom death side, but still a lot of death doom on this. Great searing guitars on this, crunching riffs, amazing vocals, quite melodic. Dan Swaino, who actually produced Where the Shadows Are Dawn. And I gotta say, this album did hit me quite hard because my town back in October went underwater, was completely inundated, and yeah, this album helped me get through it. I remember listening to this LP for the first time as I was walking and seeing the utter devastation. A truly disaster it was for my town to be inundated with just massive flood waters, with over 200 homes being lost. But yeah, this album really helped me. The lyrics are fantastic, great songs like Rain, Tears Like Wine, Solitude and Stone are fantastic songs. Ghost and Twilight, need I say more, a great debut. Next up is a UK band, Darkest Era. They produced an album called Wither on the Vine. Overall, if you like classic heavy metal, heavy doom metal, you'll really enjoy this. They do play around with progressive metal along with classic doom metal, even heavy doom metal, and it's a concoction of all these genres. And the vocals are very good. They are usually clean, but there are some interesting black metal aesthetics on this album. You understand when you hear this LP, blast beats you are getting throughout some of these songs, the slow tempo moments, and just that skeleton withering in the desolate lake of acid, but in the album cover, all those corpses, you know you're in for a very gloomy, doomy time. Great solos on this, fantastic songs like Floodlands. The Collapse is amazing, With Tragedy in Our Blood. Each song is warranted on this album. Amazing guitar work, great vocals as well. And it does remind me at times like Candlemass, to be honest, except a much heavier Candlemass. So yeah, if you just want clean vocals in your doom metal, check out Darkest Era, because it is absolutely fantastic. Speaking of Candlemass, next is Candlemass's brand new album, Sweet Evil Son. Yeah, Candlemass really kicked goals on this. Definitely not their best, but it deserves to be in the best doom metal albums of the year. Searing guitar on this, great atmosphere as well. When Death Sighs is one of my favorite songs off this album. Really cool, catchy choruses, and just plummeting and just pummeling riffs that will get stuck in your head. Overall, production's very good. At times it's quite atmospheric as well, and the vocals are very distinctive, rich and warm at times. Overall, Scandinavian Gods, fantastic. Devil Voodoo, absolute banger. Wizard of the Vortex, what a way to kick off this fucking album. Yeah, so Candlemass. Sweet Evil Son is just a terrific doom metal album. Let's talk about a band that talks about horror, doom, dark fantasy. We got none other than the US band Temple of Void and their album Summoning the Slayer. This album's fantastic. This is a bit of a change of direction for Temple of Void. Yes, there are some straightforward death doom passages on this, but there are some really cool moments like the song Dissolution to end off the album, which mainly is like a ballad for Temple of Void. But yeah, this album does hit hard, it crushes hard, the riffs are hard as fuck. Behind the Eye, Death Touch, Engulfed, so damn good. At times it reminds me a bit of Autopsy, a bit of Incantation with a mix of Paradise Lost, you could say. Yeah, this is a very good album. And it does play around with so many different experimental factors. And that's why Summoning the Slayer, Temple of Void, is a must-listen doom metal album if you haven't already. Hex, Curse of Conjuration, so fast, so energetic, but yeah, has really cool doom passages. Yeah, Temple of Void, Summoning the Slayer is a very good album. Next up is the atmospheric funeral doom metal band Dream Unending and the album Song of Salvation. A lot of people argue whether this is death doom or funeral doom. I'm on the borderline of funeral doom because it is incredibly fucking slow. It really is. It's as slow as funeral doom. And yeah, this is easily one of my favorite funeral doom albums of the year. Song of Salvation to kick off the album. 14 minutes. Got songs like Ecstatic Rain. Hell, we got 16-minute songs on this. Great passages, great songwriting as well, crushing guitar riffs that will just crush your body like your shoe has hit the can and just flatten the can. It's just brilliant. Great drumming, production's fantastic on as well. It just fires in all cylinders, this album, and is terrific. I love the album cover as well. So mystical, so doomy. It's easily one of the best doom metal albums of the year. Next up is a UK band, Aphonic Threnody, and their album The Loneliest Walk. What can I say? This is a incredibly long album and a very personal album. It's just terrific overall. It's what you expect from Funeral Doom. Cookie cutter Funeral Doom at times, but there are some very cool moments on this. It's depressing as fuck. It's as gloomy as fuck, and it's also just earworm music in my opinion. The melodies are brilliant on this. You get some really cool guitar solos as well on this album. Just a pure emotion. You don't really think of guitar solos of Funeral Doom. The Sun Will Never Rise is just a terrific song. I think that's where there's a guitar solo on it. Empathy is such a great song. The Loneliest Walk, just a mournful and deep sorrowful song. These Four Walls is fantastic, and the beginning to end off the album, holy shit. It just feels like you're just looking upon your life as you take your final breath. A Phonic Frenemy, The Loneliest Walk, very depressing album, but goddamn it's so fucking good. Oh, surprise, surprise, Shape of Despair released an album called Return to the Void. Was in the best metal albums of 22. I tell you what a fantastic album this is. Slow tempo moments. It's fantastic Funeral Doom, mixed within the female vocals and male vocals, harmonized so damn well. The orchestral elements, the great melodies as well. They would just sink into your mind. Return to the Void by Shape of Despair is absolutely amazing in my opinion. It's brilliant, the songwriting's fantastic, great guitar work as well. And it's just the overall atmosphere. This is such an atmospheric album and I fucking love it. The Shape of Despair sits at number 2. One album I haven't mentioned, one band I haven't mentioned at all on this channel. And this album really hits home for me at the moment. We got Thy Listless Heart and the album Pilgrims on the Path of No Return.
The precipice, walk away from the light.
What can I say? This is just a brilliant fucking album. I mean, it hits home, this album. This album has helped me through tragedy. It really has. And it's just the brilliant lyrics as well. It's the sorrowful, depressing nature of this great melody. Songs like As the Light Fades, that chorus, as the light fades, so damn good. Mainly cleaner vocals on this album, but there are some hints of harsher vocals throughout the Precipice. The Yearning as well. Beautiful folky songs, When the Spirit Departs the Body, and Athenian with the beautiful clean female vocals. This is brilliant. It reminds me of Candlemass mixed with Paradise Lost, to be honest, mixed with even My Dying Bride. Actually, this band really reminds me of My Dying Bride. If you like My Dying Bride, you're probably gonna like Thy Listless Heart. Pilgrims on the Path of No Return. This album hits hard. It has helped me through tragedy. This month, this Christmas has been fucking awful. I'm not going to reveal what happened in such a tragedy Christmas for me. But yeah, Thy Listless Heart, Pilgrims on the Path of No Return just hits home. And this is why it is my favorite doom metal album of the year. If you haven't heard Thy Listless Heart, I suggest you stop this video right fucking now, listen to it, and you'll understand. If you know tragedy, you will understand what I'm going through right now, because this is such a great album. It's just sorrowful, it's just mournful as well, but also such a feel-good album. You got the fucking 14-minute song, The Search for Meaning. How good is that song? The great guitar melodies, even the aggressive vocals you're getting throughout the conclusion. Thy Listless Heart, man, is the best doom metal album of the year in my opinion. I can't lie to you, I cannot lie to you. This is my favorite doom metal album of the year. It could possibly be my favorite album of the year just because of the current situation I am in right now. But yeah, there's been death around me at the moment. and I don't really want to go into because I might tear up, but Thylacess Heart's Pilgrims on the Path of No Return hits hard with me, and it's my favorite doom metal album of this year. So yeah, let me know in comments below your favorite doom metal album this year. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep discussion going in the comment section below. Next video will be the death metal album video. Stay safe, stay true to each other. Remember, appreciate life. Appreciate life because you don't know when it will end.